This is Florida Natural Farming at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. I had a busy day today. I'm doing a video in the afternoon, which I don't usually do. The sun's usually coming in from this direction. But I up-potted a bunch of Monstera and they just were growing so fast. So like this Monstera lechleriana, I moved into a bigger pot, gave it a taller piece of bamboo. Epipremnum pinnatum variegata from Equigenera I up-potted, and I up-potted my half-moon Monstera deliciosa. I think it's Borsigiana. Somebody said they thought it could be, and I bought it as a node as deliciosa, but I'm thinking it is Borsigiana. So I had to, you know, buy a variegated deliciosa, but I haven't gotten it yet. So this is Monstera acacoyagensis. And what else do I have here? I got 3 new Monstera. So this is Monstera spruciana. It has palmate leaves, so like palmate leaves. Yeah. So this is Monstera obliqua pangui, CF pangui. And this is Monstera Hybrid Limon. I gotta put tags on them so I don't get them confused. Oh, this is the other Monstera I was thinking of. This is Monstera aero piñata. I didn't up-pot it. It was in a big pot. They're gorgeous. They're super fast growers. So this is what I was talking about the palmate leaves. This Monstera spruciana. This is Monstera subpinnata. Starting to get big. Yep. Put this piece of bark there so this stuff could crawl up it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta start chopping and planting, I think. So I did that, and then I had to make biodynamic horn, BD 500, and bury it and deal with people, because I made YouTube videos saying the farm was for sale. So I have to deal with people that inquire about that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, what my vision of this place is and what ideas they said they had. Maybe look at some fruit. So my friend Gemma from my YouTube channel, she makes biodynamic compost in her yard with our zebu poo. So she's into roses. This is that crepuscule rose, the climbing tea rose from 1862. So it's 160 years old. Highly scented, repeat bloomer. Blooms year round here in Florida. I have it growing in this as a trellis. There's the rose. Little buds coming out. They're quite beautiful, and it has the highest rating for scent, 4Fs. It's a gorgeous rose. I love it. It's looking good. What a great trellis this variegated cassava is for the rose until it hardens off. Once it hardens off, it should be able to stand upright by itself and be a big, like, giant mound right there. I'm hoping. We'll see. Everything's looking good. Been getting lots of rain every day, like 2 inches a day. The pond is almost full. All the wood duck adults are back, making their sweet noise to me, and everyone seems very happy here. The birds are singing, the orchids are blooming, the trees are fruiting. So I got this person with I guess they have a biodynamic farm up north, and they want to buy this with investors. And they want to turn it into a school, basically. But they don't know anything about tropical fruit trees, and I don't know. I'm just not sure if I'm seeing that. That's why we didn't list it with a agent. We don't really want to sell. It has to be the right fit. I think too many people on here would, all the animals would leave. And I know that I go other places and there's no birds singing, and there's no dragonflies, and there's just no lizards or anything, and it's just kind of makes me sad. So I like this place. We love this place, in fact. So this is my biodynamic horn. I did 17 of them this year. I was like, why am I making... It's not time to get hugs and kisses, donkey ladies. You gotta wait. I realized my brother was born on September 17th, so... Oh, here's this, the neem tree, and it's, I was wondering about the berries, because they're getting quite large now. You know, the seeds. Supposedly they get bigger than that, but they're starting to change color, so I'm not sure what that is. This neem smells like gasoline. Now, everything's grown the same way. It's all dry farmed. We focus on building a fungally dominant soil, so we keep low nitrogen amounts and low nitrogen all the way around. So the highest nitrogen content of like our input is 5%. Look at the size of that mushroom. It's huge. Had some people by yesterday, and they saw it. The guy was a chef, and he little sugar apple trees growing in here, the wild spaces. He was a chef, and he worked at an organic farm, or works at an organic farm. Him and his friend both worked there. I can't remember their names. Caleb and I forget her name. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so they were here, and he said there's like those are edible mushrooms. So yeah, there's edible mushrooms here. I've seen lion's mane mushrooms growing on the old oak trees that had died, so I know that those are here. I've seen oyster mushrooms, seen different mushrooms. Definitely. So it was kind of good to do the putting my farm for sale on YouTube, because it distracted me from the monotony of the tropical fruit farm, and kind of opened my eyes to what's going on in people's heads as far as what they see they could do here. So the other guy that wants it is a nursery. I kind of don't see the nursery. I see a custom graft to order. High-end, high-dollar, biodynamic, custom order plants. And I see vacation homes on this property that have concierge service and you know, book kayak rentals or tours, or get a yoga instructor, or get a chef to cook dinner, or you know, all that stuff. High-end. High-end, definitely. It has to be high-end to be able to pay for the mortgage that everyone needs to get, it seems. That's what I see. Because it's the whole thing, the whole reason to do it is to do the path with the least amount of energy exerted. You know, so the path to the dollar would be renting this house out as a vacation rental. Because it wouldn't require anything. It's basically almost instantaneous. Of course, then you don't have anywhere to live, but at least you'd be able to cover your mortgage payment. Yeah, I don't see, I mean, a nursery, yes, along here with us, a little bit of plants, but not like overwhelming the system. You know, exclusive. So people that rent here and walk on the trails and taste the fruit and provide free fruit, of course, you know, to eat in the house. But they could try the fruit and then purchase the plants if they want and arrange to have them delivered. Doesn't, you know, the whole service, providing a service, luxury service. That's what I see here. I can't help it. That's how I look at things. When you're talking about money, I'm like, oh no, the thought of propagating thousands of plants and turning this into some, I don't know, version of Excalibur. It's just, I mean, that just really saddens me. So I don't really see that. People come to Vero Beach, they pay big bucks. Just a house like this without the tropical fruit farm rents in the winter for $5,000 a month. So it's like, it's more than that with the pool and the tropical fruit trees. And then of course, I would have to mow the paths. Mow the paths and make like, count up the miles of paths that it has, whether it's like 2 miles or 3 miles, and have them all marked down with the fruit trees so that they can go on a 2-mile hike out the door of the house with nobody else around. I like it. I love it, in fact. I do like it. It's very, so I get sad when I go everywhere else because I'm like, oh, these poor people have to live like this. And it just, I don't know, it kind of makes me sad. Look at that sugarloaf mango with the dark purple leaves. That's a seed-grown sugarloaf. Stuff's looking good. I should go look at that koi mock while I'm thinking of it. Could look at the koi mock. What else is fruiting over here? Oh, I found a guava on the tree that was ripe, semi-ripe. It was ripe for me. I like the guavas green. People don't buy guavas. I told those people that were here that work at the organic store and farm in Sebastian. It's at 512 and where 510 meets Fellsmere Road behind the Publix there. Ye Old Adams Farm. And I didn't even know it was there because you can't see it from the road. And I said, nobody buys guavas. And he goes, tell me about it. He goes, we had customers request them. And we got them and nobody bought any. I'm like, I'm telling you, people don't buy them. We got the trees. Look at this cacao is like flowering. See the flowers all over it? I wonder if Matoso Gardens in Puerto Rico is up and running after that hurricane. Those poor people in Puerto Rico. It's no fun going through hurricanes. It's a seedling from that cacao tree. Go look at the quinmoc, because it was getting close. I picked that last, so we got a second fruiting on the achachiro. One fruit, second fruiting this season. So two fruitings in one season. I didn't know they could do that. Yes, they can. So they have a prolonged fruiting period, which I heard they did, but I wasn't sure. This is achachiro. This is the citrus. I was just looking at how healthy it is. Just amazing. How did they screw up citrus so bad? All our citrus is seed grown, organic, from organic seeds. It's achachiro. Most people that come here don't really know a lot about tropical fruit trees. Sometimes they know a little bit more than others, but it takes a while. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. The worst part is when you think you know everything and then you start getting all the fruit and you don't even know when to pick the damn stuff. So you have to learn all that too. Yep. When you pick it. And the mangoes are the worst because each mango is kind of different. Oh, that one likes to be picked early. Oh, pick that one at peak ripeness. We'll let that one stay on the tree a little long. Okay. Maybe by my 10th mango year here, I will feel comfortable enough, because you get one shot at it, one season. I'm the type of person, I have to try it myself. I have to see what it's like green. I have to see what it's like overripe. I have to see what it's like peak ripeness. Forgot to show those people the moringa yesterday. Here it is. Yeah, I just don't see this place turned into a nursery. I see it more as a park, a place to heal. That's what I see it as. So I'm gonna start freeze drying the leaves just for myself as soon as it cools off, because we do have a freeze dryer. Those things are horrible. They're too hot to have in the house in the summer here. In the winter, yes, probably, but not in the summer. No, siree. All the mangoes are starting to flush out again. I imagine we could, I guess if we ever sold our beach house, we could just build another house in the back and use that as a vacation rental. You could build 3 houses here. Or we could just decide we don't like each other and live apart. I doubt that'll happen. We've been together for 37 years in February, so ain't happening. He's in Paris for a month. He has no interest in the plants, but he does like the cows. But I can deal with this. I mean, there's worse things than to have rare tropical fruit. There's so much fruit on this tree now that I look in there. It's not quite ready yet, but it's getting close. I could see it's going to happen any time now, like any day. The tropical fruit, you have to check the fruit every day once it gets to a certain point. Because the one day you don't check it is the one day some creature's gonna steal it because it was ripe. Or you're gonna see it on the ground. Anyway, this is Florida Natural Farming at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. I hope you have a beautiful day.